Now we are officially live. What's up, good people? You know what I'm saying? Waiting for everybody to come in. Core, what's up, brother?
What's going on, bro?
This is our Friday live show. For those that may be watching for the first time, something's wrong with you if you are. You know what I mean? This is where we come.
Don't listen to him. Nothing wrong with you, man. You belong here.
Something's wrong with you if you ain't been, you know what I'm saying? If you just finding out right now, you know.
You belong here. Don't listen to Jim. We still
we
love
be
you.
kicking, we be kicking the ballistics for a minute. Anyway, man, what's up with you, brother? How you?
Man, I'm living La Vida Loca, man.
Man, how's the weather? How's the weather treating you?
The weather is disgusting. It's
Yeah,
too
man.
hot and then it rained, right? I feel like I live in a rainforest.
Listen, man, I was just talking to my guy Kerry, who's in Africa right now, man, and you know we got the trash weather. Although he did say he was in some spots today that was hot, but you know I'm like, yo, folks be going to different places and bringing us that hot weather, man. It's damn near bean for the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's dumb. And then like it's not even dry heat. It's wet, so it feel all sticky and gooey.
Yo,
you know,
we got folks in the building. Ken, what's good, Ken? Don is here. Don, what's up, family? Yo, for the folks coming in, do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this out. Malik Carter says, first from YouTube. Shout out to Coach Carter, man.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Coach Carter. Shout out to Jasmine, Justin, Dave, man. We had a mastermind last night, man. I got so much work done. Those folks inspired me.
They inspired me and focused me today too, man.
Man, listen,
I got a lot of things done, man.
Getting busy, man. You know, by the hood, got our third employee now. We out here, man.
Yeah, that's when you know we putting people to work, man.
Yeah,
that's
man.
That's the sign.
Oh, Roby, you can't hear us? Yo, if anybody else has this problem, let us know. I don't know what's going on. Like, I hear you, Core.
Yeah, if y'all can't hear us, let us know.
Yeah, somebody else, let me know if y'all can hear us, because Roby says she can't hear us for whatever reason. Let's make sure, you know, we got some amazing information that we're about to talk about, so I'll make sure you guys can hear us as you guys come in. Oh, Ken says it's on Facebook as well. All right, so Malik says loud and clear. Jamil, what's up, brother? How you, man? Jamil, how's your trading coming along? Like, so Jamil's new into the trading game. He's been sharing this journey with us. So just checking in on you, bro. How you making out with your trading, man? Everything good? Yeah, man. So Core, how was your trading week?
It was quiet, right? So I did 2 plays this week. I did Honeywell and I did I did 3 plays. I did Honeywell, I did my play from the MDC, and then I did our weekly play from the MDC. So I mean, I did really, really well this week as far as that. You know, I ain't hit no 1,000% in nothing, but all my trades hit they 30. I 30 ghosted. I did a Jimmy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I 30 ghosted, and then I was out of there. You know what I mean? So
listen, I moved a bunch of bread in the market this week. I'm trying to fully max out my raw 401k. Shout to the Ivy Investor who put me down with that play. So I think I got like 19.1 stuffed up in there now. So I only got like 400 left for the rest of the year. Once I fill that up, man, then I gotta move over to the life policy and stuff that full of bread, man. So
yeah, all the banks got to get filled.
Yeah, those the missions I'm on right now, man. Like fully knocking out the insurance policy, fully knocking out the raw 401k, fully building DeFi bank up. You know, we still out here in the property space. Speaking of that, Coach Carter, man, if you got any any cheap plays in the hood, let me know.
Yeah.
Yo, something funny, right? So, speaking of the brother Justin, man, and shout out to JES Capital Investments on Instagram. So, I talked to him today. He was looking at a project for me. I'm trying to hire him to do the work. He's the guy that's going to save my contractor problems. But anyway, so he went to the property. He hit me up. He was like, "Oh, y'all really mean by the hood?" I said, "Bro, we go into the places where certain people don't show their face."
Yeah, man.
I was like, yeah, we in the trenches, man. Like the trenches.
We be in the dirtiest. We be in the gritty. You know what I mean? Like we be in the grimy.
Yeah, we not in the burbs, man. We building up the places that certain people don't even want to show their face. Like, you know what I mean? The blocks the blocks you need permission to go down. We on those blocks.
you got to ask your old head, is it okay?
The blocks was 3 a.m. and somebody sitting on the steps for no damn reason, man. Those blocks, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, but yo, man. All right, let's see what's here, man. So Jamil says no trades this week. Just daily DCA.
That's
and
never
BTC.
a bad idea.
Hey, and for those that don't know what that means, dollar cost average and the Bitcoin. I mean, Jamil out here speaking the lingo, so you already know what that is. Been maxing out my 401k and Ross for the last few years, try to run these numbers up. That's dope, man. That's the move right there.
To the ceiling, dog.
Listen, Peter Thiel inspired me, man.
Yeah,
I saw my man.
I seen that number he put up. I was like, oh, I got to get into that. I got to get into that heavy because that number he put up is crazy. My man put up. He put up. I can't even say NBA numbers because them joints past NBA. He put up NBA owner numbers.
Yeah, there you go.
NBA owner numbers and a regular raw 401k. My man put up NBA owner numbers.
Yo, for the folks watching, I see we got a bunch of folks watching, but we only got one heart on the board, man. Can y'all at least hit us the like button or something? I mean, y'all don't want to give us the heart. At least give us the like button. Yo, Don, speaking of Don, man, Don like pooped on my place, man. So I made a change for the day. I got a different little you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's Wingstop. I was about to say,
man. Like, shout out to Rose. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here supporting.
Shout out to Rose.
Hey, by the way, Wingstop is publicly traded. Just gotta put that out there too. Wingstop is definitely on the market. Listen, man, so there's a couple things I want to go over, man. You know, I'm getting ready to share my screen. I want to talk about this one story. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is in reference to the stock market as well as the crypto market. So Microsoft, right? Can you see, Corey? You good?
Yeah,
you see it? All right, make sure you can see it. So Microsoft is using Bitcoin to let people own and protect their decentralized virtual identity, right? So, you know, this is very, very interesting. So they want to build what's known as decentralized identifiers, DIDs. These would be anchor points for all activities that a person does on the internet. The technology would give people the right to own and protect their privacy on the internet from government surveillance, security breaches, and data leakages to prevent internet giants from controlling users' profiles on the internet. Right. So this is what's interesting about this story to me. This is Microsoft, right? And you guys know how big of a company Microsoft is. One of the biggest companies in the world, right? So here's what's interesting about this story, right? If you look at the tech sector over the last decade or so, the tech sector has been popping. Everybody loves FANG, right? Everybody wants their favorite FANG stock, you know, FANG this, FANG that. There was a shift like in tech in the world in general to kind of like steal our privacy. But now you see the same companies working in the space talking about protecting our privacy. If you look at Apple and their recent ads, like, you know, in terms of what's going on with Apple.
You know
Apple
what
has,
this is? I'm just going. I don't think none of them like Zuckerberg. I think Zuckerberg. I think they're trying to Zuckerberg and Google. They're trying to get them out of there. Especially Zuckerberg, though. I really think they despise homeboy.
Now maybe you're right. Maybe you're not right though. Maybe you're right, but maybe it's just one of those things where like the behemoths are going to find a way to move with the wave, right? So the wave was socials connecting. And then everybody realized what that was doing, you know, to our privacy. And now the wave is shifting the other way. We're back on privacy. So now you see these big boys getting ahead of it. They want to be known as the privacy fighters, right? So now Microsoft's on the side of privacy. Apple's on the side of privacy. Since when? Since that's the wave now, right? The wave is decentralization. The wave is more privacy. So the fact of the matter is these folks is going to get money one way or the other. That's the way I see it. It might be a little bit of what you said,
the other. Don't say or.
Yeah, one way and the other. Yeah, you're right about that. One way and the other. But you know what? You might be right that it might be a little bit of that as well. For the folks watching, what do you think this is about? Like, have you guys seen Apple's ads about protecting your privacy? And now you're seeing Microsoft talk about privacy and using the blockchain, using decentralization. Like, do they need more people? Do you believe them? Or do you think that, you know, they're just trying to basically capitalize off on the way that we're moving now as a society? Because now people are starting to question how much information they've given to the giants. I mean, I say all the time, and not even in a joking manner, dead ass serious. Google probably knows more about me than anyone, and that includes family. Just being honest.
In all honesty, I think you're right.
Yo, just being completely transparent and honest, they probably know more about me than family. So I'm just wondering, like, is this the wave? Because now everybody's on the privacy kick.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So just so you know, right? So you know the conversation we was having last night about CRMs and specialized services and stuff like that, right? 30, at least 30 ads a day in my Facebook feed about CRMs.
Wow.
30, not one, not two. Every single ad today has been about CRMs.
Interesting.
So,
I mean, that's the way it is.
And so I didn't type nothing about CRMs in. We was on a Zoom. We wasn't even on their platform.
True. This is true.
So that means that tell you all you need to know about what's going on out here, man. There are no coincidences.
Hey man, how many of y'all saw that the Netflix is on Netflix now, the Crackle show, The Startup? For the folks watching. Any of y'all watch that show, The Startup? When he paid the company that was kind of spying on folks. All right, let's see. So we got a couple comments here. So Jamil says, no 5-stop. No. Yo, 5-stop is weird. I ain't gonna front Jamil. I low-key went on the website just to see. You know what I'm saying? See, this is how you know marketing works, right? Because I was like, let me grab some real fast for the show. So I'm sitting there like, let me go on 5-stop, right? But the thing is, they work through DoorDash, another publicly traded company. And Wingstop is publicly traded, by the way. Just further showing you how all this stuff is ingrained in our everyday life.
Yeah, man.
You can only do the 5-stop. Then they have a partnership with DoorDash, so I didn't do that because anyway. So Rochelle, what's up, Rochelle? And Rochelle says she agrees. Jose, what's up, good brother? How you?
What's going on, Jose?
Jay says, I need that hood pass. I got a lead on some properties I want to invest in. But I'm from NYC and Philly is no joke. I was hoping I could put on an Iverson jersey and comb out my beard. Listen, bro, whatever you need, let us know, man. We here.
As soon as you start talking, though, they're going to know where you from, dog.
Yeah. But,
don't say nothing.
Listen, you got some leads, let us know, man. We partner up, get some deals done, man. Coach Carter's in here, too, man. So,
yeah,
we all out here. We all out here, man. Everybody eats, B. But no, so I thought this was a great story to bring to the Friday show and have this conversation, right? Because Microsoft listen, what's our brother Jay say? It's the workhorse. Microsoft and Visa are the two DYO workhorses. What's most interesting about that is this is years in the making. We've been talking about Microsoft and Visa, by the way. This isn't a new thing. But what's interesting about those two companies is they're seeming to embrace decentralization and blockchain. Even if this story is like, a crock of BS, those companies still seemingly embrace that. So I guess they'll continue to be our workhorses as we, do what we do.
I already told you how I feel about Microsoft, man. I already told you I thought they were the best run company in the world. And then, to me, like they're the most agile.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's why I say they're the best run, not because they had the best products or the best services. I just think they're the most agile. Because they have a cloud services business, but that's not all they do. They have, that's not all they do. You know what I mean? Amazon has built themselves into a contender with that because they buy other businesses to diversify.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Microsoft is better at it than all the rest of them.
I don't know, dog. Amazon owns a market, B.
Yeah,
it was straight on the market. Like, come on, cuz it's like Microsoft does that, but it's still kind of like related, I guess, to make some
related businesses.
Amazon owns a market, cuz.
But see, the thing about that market is related business though, because what they did is took what they had physically and then turned it into an online service.
Mm-hmm.
So they turned it into a related business because that's the only part of the online business they didn't own, right? Because remember, 40% of all online everything was bought on Amazon, but people was buying their groceries other places. So what they do, they bought a grocery store.
It definitely makes sense. It works.
You see what I'm saying?
Jay, just to let you know, Coach Carter said, "Yep, he's here, man. So you got some Philly deals, man. Send them through. We get them done for you." So Jose said he loves Startup. Anybody else seen Startup? Let me know. This is because hey, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching on your own phone. That's dope. Adrian, what's up, Adrian? Larry, what's up, Larry? How are you? Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, so what we're talking about right now for the folks who are just joining us, we're talking about Microsoft, we're talking about technology companies, and we're talking about this current wave of technology companies now talking about privacy, right? Over the last decade or so, they've gobbled up all of our information, right? So they know everything about us, but now they're the ones in the forefront having the privacy conversation, which is kind of weird. And also, you see Congress and such talking about regulating tech companies. So this isn't a mistake. You'll see this now. Um, let's see another comment from JA. The startup is the truth right now. Made me feel like the hood can elevate and catch up by investing in crypto and technology. It's our only chance. If only we can be educated and offered the opportunity. Listen, man. Shout out to our brother Camille. He was on here a while ago on our Friday show. I was watching it this past weekend. That's why I remember him saying this. He said that in his opinion, crypto is about to be one of the biggest wealth transfers, ever. So we definitely have to be educated in this space. We have to be, because it's going to change our lives whether we like it or not, which is why we make sure that we talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin as much as we can, because it's going to affect all of our lives. So Jose says, you're absolutely right about Microsoft being the best managed company. Crazy part about that is, I remember a couple years ago, Microsoft was being criticized for how they were being managed. And this is when they were under the leadership of the guy that owns the Clippers now. What's his name? Whatever his name is, Steve, whatever. Microsoft 95, dude. Every time I think about him, I think about when Windows 95 dropped and he was on the video acting crazy. But they were being criticized at the time for his management because they weren't really competing with like Google's and Facebook's. All these companies at that time had passed them. Steve Ballmer, thank you, Malik. Steve Ballmer. When Steve Ballmer was running the company, when he first took over, the company had fallen behind. A lot of these innovations have come in within recent years once he was gone, but they had fallen behind. People like Google and Facebook had passed Microsoft by. So it's interesting to hear you guys say now that they're the best managed company when they went through a whole phase. But that's also a great point, Jose. That's also shows you why when you're analyzing a company, you always have to look at who management is and what's management's role in the company. So let's see. Hey, no problem. Appreciate you again. So that's Balmer. So Jamil says, thoughts on the IG NFT article, right? So let me stop sharing this.
Man.
That background hard, so that's gonna put that up. That's a little Bitcoin and Ethereum. But anyway, so that IG NFT article was interesting, right? What I find interesting about that, Jamil, and thank you for the question, is what Zuckerberg is doing. Now, maybe it's a company, maybe not him. I just call them all Zuckerberg. IG is making so many changes in terms of what they're doing, offering creatives to go live on their platform. I'm looking at Facebook and these rooms they're trying to go after, like Chatty House, Clubhouse. Now they're trying to implement ways for creatives to get paid using NFTs on their platform. They're kind of going after, they're kind of in a battle right now with not just the traditional social media companies, but YouTube. Now people consider YouTube a social media company. Some can consider them just a video company, but they're really a social media company. But they're battling all of them right now. So, damn, Don said Balmer just hit 100 billion too.
Not him, 100 Bs.
Here's what's funny about that though. Balmer, from what I remember reading, he was like Bill Gates's like college roommate or something. And he got put in the position, not necessarily because he was the most qualified, but because he was somebody who was most trusted. So what does that tell me? That tells me that, as Corey and I always say, we talk about stocks, we talk about real estate, we talk about crypto. Another asset class we don't talk about enough is relationships.
Man.
Relationships are an asset class. My man got put in position to be worth $100 billion. And if you read, now again, I don't know the gentleman, but if you read all the texts, they talk about the fact that he isn't quite that smart of a guy. Like, I don't know him. I can't say that, but this is what I've read. Isn't the best manager, but he's someone that can be trusted. He was Gates's guy, and he could trust him 100%, and that has value. That has value.
That has immense value, because if I can ask you to do something and trust that you can do it, you'll always be on my team. Because that kind of trust, you can't buy that kind of trust. There's no amount of money that can buy that amount of trust. We've seen this week in the social media streets what broken trust can do.
Yeah.
When you rock with somebody and there's a broken trust, all kinds of cracks in the armor start to show through. And so what happens with that is when you got a trusted team, not just a team, but a trusted team, where you can ask somebody to do something and you know it's going to get done. Here's those kind of relationships is, man, like you can't buy that. There's no amount of money that can buy those kind of relationships, man.
So Jose says, oh, by the way, Jamil, just answer your question real fast before we move on. I think it's interesting to see what they're doing. It makes me want to look at Facebook. Like, so Corey and I had this conversation a couple years ago on the live, as a matter of fact, one of our earlier lives when we started going live every Friday, about looking at the tech companies and figuring out which one we would take. If we had to pick like any company out of FANG, which one would we take? And we had a great conversation about Facebook because we were trying to see like where Facebook fits as compared to say Google in terms of data. But Zuckerberg looked like he's with the battle. He's trying to battle everybody. Like, yo, Snapchat, let's go. Google, let's go. YouTube, let's go. TikTok, watch these reels. Like, he wants to fight everybody. So
them and Amazon, right? Like Amazon and Facebook, they want it with everybody. They want it with every single body. Like, they try to get it.
So Adrian says, so basically he kept his mouth shut about Bill shenanigans.
Basically.
Hey, listen, that's value.
For $100 billion, I might be able to keep my mouth shut, maybe.
But remember, he was his man when he ain't had no money. Like, allegedly, it was his roommate. That was his guy already. So, you know, man, when you're moving away some of these nasty ass billionaires move, you need people you can trust in your corner. Everybody needs somebody they can trust, but Don, you are absolutely correct.
That's all facts.
So here's what Antonio. Shout to Passer, man. It's our partner Passer here, man. And by the way, while Passer's up here, I gotta say, man, stuff is coming along with the MDC. This new MDC we about to roll out for the next like week. Fire! And that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so he says, yeah, Gates trusted him so much that they plotted to rob Paul Allen of his share. Hey, listen, man, that was the man.
Yo,
yeah, they out of pocket, man.
That's funny.
Okay, that part. This is me now. Okay, got you. This is you now. They were all on Epstein Island. I ain't touching that one. That's nasty. Yeah. That's nasty behavior.
Yeah, I'm you know, it may be the truth, but the boy Epstein killed himself, so I don't want no trouble.
So Adrian says he helped bury the skeletons. Rochelle. All right, so listen, for the folks here, do me a favor, please hit the like button, please hit the share. Now, something else I want to share with you guys outside of this Microsoft story. I want to get you guys to weigh in on what I'm getting ready to show, because this is interesting to me. I was just about to ask. He passed away recently
from cancer.
Yeah,
I think it was cancer of some sort that he passed away from a few years ago.
Yeah, man. So all right, so here's this article, right, on Market Watch. I find these articles interesting all the time when they're asking for advice. I want to hear what your guys' advice is going to be. So I'm going to read a couple of these articles to you guys, and I want you to go in the chat and give your opinion of these stories. Because one of the things about, like, you know, talking about finance, talking about real estate, talking about all these things is being able to kind of like have plays. It's almost like when you're in school, right, and you get word problems. It's one thing to know that 1 + 1 is 2, but do you know how to put things in play when you get like certain scenarios that come in front of you, right? So this is the gentleman is named Quentin Fotrell, who writes this. Now people write into him and ask questions. They give their specific scenarios. I want to see what you guys say about this, right? So here's the first one, all right? It says, Dear Quentin, I'm a teacher, widow, and mom of a toddler. I support myself and my daughter on one income. My fiance was struggling with a car loan. I paid for his truck using $40,000 of my savings. We didn't talk about how he would pay me back. Now that we are about to live together, I asked him to budget because I think he spends more than he makes. He has asked me to share expenses 50-50, even though he makes more money than me. That seems unfair, as he is moving into my house and will be paying less than he was paying on his own. He is divorced and never asked his ex-wife to work. He paid for everything, even a child she had with someone else. He wants to buy my house so we can lower the mortgage rate, but it will be only in his name. So it'll be his name on the deed, rather. And he will ask for a VA home loan. Should I tell him to divide the budget according to percentages? And should I ask him to pay me back the $40,000 on a monthly basis?
Man.
Now.
Oh, man.
Now, for the folks that just heard that story, I want to know what you think she should do.
Oh man,
Corey, give me a couple seconds. I want to give them a chance to weigh in. I'm gonna go to you first, Corey. But these are real life scenarios, right? So I want to know what you guys think about that situation.
Yo, this is gangster.
So here's the thing, right? He has the VA loan, which will lower the payment. VA loans are crazy. For people that get the VA loans, like if any of you have access to a VA loan, y'all better buy something because those are fire. That's not investment advice, by the way, but I'm just saying they're fire. That will help lower their payment. Now, all that other stuff about, there's a couple questions in there, right? If you're merging households, and I once paid more, should I pay more in a new household? I'm not trying to get into should he pay everything and she not pay everything. I'm not gonna get into that. Let's just assume that we're splitting it 50-50, or that's the plan to split it 50-50. She's bringing up the fact that he paid lower at his previous residence. So I want to know what you guys think. So I'm gonna get to the comments. People leaving comments already. They're going crazy in the comments. So, Bakor, what do you think she should do in this scenario?
Number one, she shouldn't have never paid that damn car loan off. If she wanted, if dude's talking about buying her house back, he could give her 40 racks back.
Here's the thing. That's her fiance, so they're supposed to be getting married and moving in, and he was struggling to pay the note.
Listen. If she was paying, if she got 40 racks to pay for his car, she could have paid her own house off. Why is she letting him buy her, and then in his name only? She just man, listen.
Okay.
She asking for all kinds of things that happen to her. Like, no, man.
Yeah, this sounds crazy. Like, as she's reading the story, it does sound crazy. I was just gonna play devil's advocate, but I can't even play devil's advocate.
There's no devil and no advocate, man. He asking for all the trouble, for all the smoke, dog.
Because you know how they always say when someone shows you who they are, you believe them.
Yeah, man.
Right. This person is seemingly showing you who they are. Right. Now, there's a couple things in there that I kind of see in terms of like kind of crazy on her end too. Like, pay more because you pay less over there. But all these things combined. Let's see what the people are saying. So Roby says, hell no. Adrian says, she. Jose says, he's a lame. She should drop the lame and find someone else. Roby says she's dumb. Shout to Greg. What's up, brother? Greg says, run. Roby says, leave him. Rochelle says, get out. All right. Pastor says she should take the 40K loss and dip as fast as she can.
Take that L.
That's a stop loss right there.
Yeah.
Instead of losing more money in the future messing with this dude, just say your stop loss was
L.
Yeah. Don said he's about to rob her.
No, that's what I was thinking. I ain't want to say that, but
she's about to be kicked to the curb.
He about to chalk her for everything she ever owned.
Get the 40K back and leave him. That might be difficult. Like Pastor said, you might just have to take that. She might want to leave the chill mac and choose up on some realism. Roby, I was just trying to throw it there. I knew everybody was gonna come on his side, so run.
Yeah, like no, there's no good ending to this story, right? None. Even if he buys the house, he's buying it in his own name. She's never getting that 40K back. And if he ain't make his ex-wife work, and then now he wants you to go 50-50, my man then switched his whole pitch. I guess he didn't got burnt. I guess he got burnt in his other marriage and trying something different. But don't let him try nothing different with you. Like, that's crazy. That's absolute madness.
So Ken says there's more red flags in a Russian airport. Yo, y'all crazy. So Adrian says she should sell the engagement ring if he gave her one and run.
Right.
J.A. says that marriage is going to end up like Jay-Z and Dana right now.
Yeah, that shit going down.
So y'all all in agreement, man. Y'all all in agreement, man. So let's see. Oh man, sheesh. I'm not even gonna read his answer, man. That's a crazy story, man. I had to see how y'all felt about that, man. Because there's been a lot going on about who should pay. Should the man pay everything? Should the woman pay anything? My perspective on that is, man, do what works for you. I'm not getting into that.
Boy was giving off.
But that story.
Like, listen, if you can't pay for everything as a man and y'all got to work together in this new economy, I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Like that's cool. But the red flags that dude was giving, like them Jones was like she says, nothing like walking through a Russian airport, nothing but red flag. It was no green flags there.
Oh, by the way, let's see who said that. Oh, that was Ken. I'm stealing that.
More red flags than a Russian airport.
More red flags than a Russian airport. That's as good as stolen. I'm just like, you know that right now. I'll quote you. I'm good at quoting folks.
Yeah,
you know,
she would definitely get flowers because that's definitely getting used. There's no more red flags than that.
There definitely is
bright red.
There definitely isn't. There definitely isn't. Oh man, so that's interesting stuff right there, man. Like, you know. All right, so let's see what Adrian says. I mean, if you want to be petty, find some friends to steal the car, sell it hot, and roll out. Not saying I do it. You know, I got you. You know.
Hey, you know. Everybody got different methodologies.
This is absolutely true. Yeah, man. Different methodologies, man. So yeah, man. So these are the kind of things that happen in the real world, right? A lot of times we get online and we talk about, you know, buy this product and buy that product. But real life is a little different the way life comes at you, man. Like, you know, there's crazy stories out there, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, that you guys have come across crazy stories in your life. You know what I mean? That aren't just as black and white as I'm going to buy this. You know what I mean?
Boy, wow. First of all, boy got the balls of a goddamn, like a wrecking ball. He got wrecking ball balls. Because my man asked for 40 racks for a car. And she gave it to him.
Mm-hmm. Hold up, let me get to this comment right here. So, first of all, Pastor says marriages end more for financial matters than infidelity. People can handle being cheated, but being broke is a whole different matter. Hey, listen, man, this is facts. Shout out to our brother Lamont Wilson. Hey, Mont, what's good, brother? He said just keeping the CHS, greatest school in the world. The Russian flag isn't red. The USSR flag was. Hey, listen, man, don't come in here party pooping.
Yeah. Don't come in here parsing words and shit. Yo, even though that's what you do, though, that's my guy.
Listen. I'm glad Mont got off of Facebook, man, because you spell anything wrong on Facebook, Mont is on your status. Like, he has some sort of like algorithm set up to find anybody that spelled anything wrong. What color is the Russian flag? Not that I don't keep up with flags, so I have no idea.
I don't know. I have no idea what color the Russian flag is, but
I just know what
the USSR flag was the Russian flag. But
man, listen, I know what Nikolai Volkov used to walk out with. He used to walk out with the red flag. So I just, you know.
Yeah.
But that was the USSR. You are right about that. What we know is that boy has been getting private consoles from Cavs. Listen, man, you don't know. He could be a high value man.
That's gangster music.
Man. You don't know whether he is or not, man. I got one more I want to share for you guys, man.
Oh man, that was gangster.
You know what I'm saying? Like he could be he said their flag is red, white, and blue. How ironic. Yeah. All right, so here's another one for you, man. About 10 years ago, I won over $55 million in the California lottery. I never told my parents or my sister or anyone for that matter. I've kept a low profile. I did buy a new truck and a house, but I told them I was renting the house. Was I wrong not to tell anyone? I know that my parents would not have asked for a thing, but my sister would have told me to donate half to her church. I have not donated money to anyone or any organization. I also do not believe in loaning money to friends and relatives no matter what. If I did, I'd be broke. I'm now 67 and very comfortable with my life. I don't spend a lot. I have no kids and both parents have passed away. I have not provided for my sister because I do not like her or her husband. And I've not spoken to her in over 10 years. She hopefully has no clue where I live. Besides, my parents took her out of the estate before they died. She tried to do some horrible things to our parents, which I managed to put a stop to. Was I wrong in not telling anyone at all about my winnings? So, what do you guys think about that one?
How he keep that low of a profile with 62?
Two questions. Do you guys think he was wrong? And would you be able to keep a low profile if you won $55 million? That's the second part of that. I want to know, would you guys be able to keep a low profile? And as a matter of fact,
already had cake, because there's no way to keep a low profile with $55 million if you don't already got cake.
So I want to know, like, you know, would you guys have been able to keep a low profile? Or if not, what's the most ratchet thing you would have bought with that $55 million? Let me know in the comments, because that's what I need to know. Greg is out here laughing.
Antonio funny.
Irony. Like most issues, they only intensify once you're married. Trust me, I've counseled my fair share of couples. I believe that. Man needs the strawberry letters of finance. Hey, listen, man. I find them interesting.
Oh, man.
So Roby would have bought a villa. Adrian said, part 2, I'm not telling anyone. My profile will be low because this a damn peer. Damn, mine said lowest of profiles. I moved to the mountains of Nicaragua. Would you be able to not tell family at all? Like he didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, he didn't tell his parents. He didn't tell nobody.
He didn't tell his parents. Like, would you be able to not tell anybody? To me, that's the hardest part of what he said. Not really the low profile. Pastor said, "Blood makes you related, not family."
All facts. I can see him not providing for his sister. None of that. Like
he said, "I don't like her. I don't like her or her husband." Ooh, that's hard body karate.
Like, but all right, they gets nothing. So yeah, you don't gotta provide for people you don't like. That's easy.
Cora, I'm gonna ask you, Cora, would you be able to not tell anybody?
Nah, my wife got a big mouth, so I'm married. So boy, married, he not married and he don't got no kids. So that's one, for me, it'll be different now. And I hope
LaJoy don't watch the replay back. You see, they're talking about my wife got a big mouth.
She do, because my thing is, if she gonna live out loud with the money, I'm not gonna be able to stop her. If you know what I mean, like if we got that much money, she gonna live out loud with the money. So there's no way that I'm not gonna be able to, tell people that I got X amount of cake. Like that's not that amount. You know what I mean? Like we got a good amount of cake right now, but it's not $55 million. It's not that amount. But so that's what I'm saying. Like it's really kind of like, can you not have lifestyle creep? Because that's basically what it's about. Can you not have a lifestyle creep?
Yo, shout out to our sister Aisha. And I talked to Aisha 2 days ago, but shout out to her. She has a new pod out on the podcast Rants and Gems. And one of the things she talked about in that pod, she talked about lifestyle inflation and how a lot of times when we start to make a little bit more money, we inflate our lifestyle, right? And it's natural. Even if you work a job, as you start to make more money, you start to inflate, your lifestyle starts to get inflated. How do you stop that when you're running at 55 M's? When it's natural for us to do it. A lot of us, if we make 30,000 and we get a raise of 35,000, we about to spend
an extra $5 grand. We going up.
Now, that's so the discipline to not do that is what separates some from others.
That's why I said dude must have already had some money.
He got major discipline too, because I ain't gonna front. Somebody would got stunted on. So
at least one person got to get stunted on.
Somebody got stunt 101. All right, so Adrian says she's the introvert. Nobody would know. I wouldn't tell anyone, but I'd help my family. Now, how do you do that though? How do you do that without like them finding out that you're coming to a lump sum? No, I keep a low profile now, so even a brand new Corolla will have people side eyeing me. Oh, Don, you wanted them type dude. You cheap. I could, but I wouldn't. Would have to set family up. That's the thing. How do you do that? I'm dropping anywhere between 100K to $1 million checks to certain folks, and then I'm getting my Jesus on, leaving and having them waiting on my return. I gotta put that back up.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
I would have a few modest paid off homes in the U.S. and abroad. I've always been a saver and have been generous with my family. They wouldn't know the difference. That's dope. And salute to you for being generous with the family.
Yo.
I'm
gonna be like, Jesus, yo.
I'm leaving this other passive. That's also stolen.
Yes.
That's also stolen. As a matter of fact, I might tweet that tonight. Listen.
Oh man, yo.
Pastor stay giving me my tweets, man. My tweet game be hard because I steal from Pastor, man.
Hard body, yo. That was hard body. He said,
that's amazing.
He said, I believe him like Jesus. Have him waiting on my return. Yo, that was hard body karate, yo.
I would low-key set the younger generation up financially through third parties, etc., that I'm out like a fart in the wind. I heard that. All right, so all right, here is the last one I want to share. But I thought bringing these to the Friday show would be interesting because I like to get you guys perspectives. Some of these are like aren't as usually when I go there, some of them are like, can go one way or the other, but these are just crazy ones. So here we go. I have a moral question that you maybe could give some advice with. My friend asked me to drive her car with her in the front passenger seat. A truck was speeding down a two-way road and we were hit in the very back left side of her car when he veered into my lane. We were upset about what happened and I called the police to take a report. While waiting for the police to come, my friend told me that she had an extremely high deductible. I then told her that I would try to help her with part of it, and I did, in cash. A month and a half went by, and I received 2 rude text messages stating that I owe her more money for the rest of the deductible, travel time, and rental car costs she incurred. Should I pay? Signed, substitute driver. Now, remember the first part of this. The friend was the one who asked her to drive in the front passenger seat. She didn't want to drive. The friend asked her to drive, and they were hit. She wasn't in the accident. They were hit. And the friend is saying she was in the driver's seat, so the whole deductible should be on her. Now, should she give her the rest of the money? I mean, what's the answer to that one?
Man.
So
here's my response to that. And I don't know how most people respond. It depends on how much you want to be her friend at this point, right? Because if she's sending you rude text messages and you already done paid half the deductible, you paid what she asked you to pay, which was half the deductible. You already gave her what she asked you for, and then more things happened, and then she tried to make that a you problem. I'm like, look, it is a you problem. You got to pay for it because I'm not giving you anything else. I gave you what I said I was going to give you, and I gave you what you asked for, which was half of the deductible.
Man, listen, where we come from, if somebody, like, she's lucky that the lady that's driving and wrote the story didn't sue her. Yeah. I come from your
car, you get it too. Everybody get it. Everybody can get it.
So they might be honorable
if I sue you, but I'm going to sue you.
Yeah, they tried to be honorable and pay her half, and she's like, "No, you got to pay the full thing because you're driving." That's kind of foul.
Listen, I wouldn't give her nothing. I wouldn't even give her no more time. Like at that point, I understand that this is a transaction and this is not nothing friendly. And so if this is a transaction, I'm gonna treat it transactionally and I'm going to transact the way I do business. I'm not giving you nothing I don't owe you. So
Roby says, nope. Don't drive other people's cars. Andrew says, hell no, I would have played hurt. Shorty needs new friends. Pay the difference and walk away from that sucker. Hey, that's her stop loss. That's dope though. I got a whole new blog post now. Like sometimes you gotta set stop losses with your friends. That's a bar. Matter of fact, it's a chapter in the book. I gave her half of the deductible. If no other finances were requested, it shouldn't have been. I wash my hands of it and keep my receipts in case she tries me in front of Judge Judy.
Hey, listen. I like that approach.
Hey man, listen, Christopher Wallace said, man, I hope you creeps got receipts. Don't have broke friends. How much is the deductible that you need help paying for it? Oh man. No, she shouldn't pay. The friendship is over. Most people wouldn't have paid part of the deductible.
Most people would have sued her ass. She got good friends.
Yeah, man. It says, I'd send her to the corner with the dunce cap and put her on timeout. I heard that.
Out of here.
I heard that.
Yeah. Don't play. Now listen, if she in a bad financial situation and she needed help, and if she asked me that way up front, then yeah, I might be more amenable to helping because, you know what I mean? We was both there. You know what I mean? Like, damn. And that was my homie beforehand. Say that. But don't be coming with the rude text and all that stuff and then expecting me to respond to that. Because what you're going to get is whatever you give me, whatever energy you give me, you're going to get that back. And you're going to get it back and you're not going to like how that feels. Because I'm going to give it back with a giant glass of mind your damn business and I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, but that's how I was coming back. Like you not get like if talk to me the way you want me to respond. If you would like that's I don't know how to say it no simpler than that. Talk to me the way you want me to respond. Like I don't have the kind of patience to be dealing with people that talk to me any kind of way. I just don't have that kind of patience. So Yeah, man, that friendship would have come to an abrupt halt.
Yep. All right, so just wanna put that one out there. So, Corey. Oh man, listen, man. This has been an amazing episode, man. You guys are funny, man. I figured this would happen if we brought some of these.
That was
to the
these
audience.
responses have been amazing.
Oh, y'all got me dying, man. Passing, man. Yo, passing can. Y'all got the two quotables of the night, and I'm stealing both of them.
Yeah.
More red flags.
When we do these shows, the craziest part is like we got a lot of really witty, funny friends. Adrian was dropping the bombs in this joint.
Yeah, man.
We got Jose talking about he in the wind like a fart. Don just was like, look, don't be broke. Like people coming with the haymakers.
That's an amazing T-shirt. T-shirt that says, "Look, don't be broke."
Just don't very simple. Broke friends.
Don't be broke. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, y'all are funny, man. So very quick update on everything we got going on. The new MDC project will be rolling out within the next week or so. It's completely fired. Infrastructure is being set up. Anybody that's in the current MDC, you will be moved over. Just don't even worry about it. That Discord is about to be insane. That membership is about to be so valuable. Also, Sunday we will be back in class in our private group for that class, so that we'll still be there on Sunday. Podcast, our current podcast. Make sure you check out our current podcast. We got our brother Mark Smalls on there talking about his foray into real estate investing, which was kind of funny. The funniest thing about that podcast, I watched it back because he talks about
how he got started.
Yeah, how he got started. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it. He
dare.
Basically, like his friend got into the game and he was like, "Yo, you ain't gonna get investments
without leaving me here."
Yeah, pretty much. So that was kind of dope. The upcoming episode is about to be insane. We had an amazing talk with the Charm City buyers.
If you don't know who they are, you might want to go follow them now. Charm City buyers.
That was one of my favorite podcast episodes that we've ever done. I realized something too, because I watch our podcast back all the time.
The couples bring the fire, man.
Yo, man, it's something about having a partner when you guys are on the same page. And shout out to me for saying that on Hatch's podcast. Yo, check out Hatch's Way podcast because I'm actually a guest on there coming up soon. Our brother Andre Hatchet down in Atlanta. But it's something about when you talk to a couple and they're on the same page. It's like a different level, bro. It's like
the energy totally different.
The energy's different. Like it ain't even just like the lovey-dovey finishing each other's sentence. It's like they're instantly motivating each other as they're talking. You can see it. Because I know, like, Packy and Sandy, shout out to them. Like, they family. We be down there kicking it with them in a couple months in Orlando. But they're amazing.
Yeah, that energy's different. That energy
but this is very similar. So if you guys don't know who the Charm City buyers are, do your Googles. Look up the Charm City buyers. They're coming up on the upcoming episode of the Buy the Hook podcast. We got a lot of stuff we're going to be doing on IG now. So, we probably go live on IG for a couple minutes tonight. So, so make sure you follow us on Instagram at Buy the Hood. We just got a lot of stuff coming up. Like our content is about to go through the roof. We actually, we got 3 employees now, right? So, and one of them is to kind of like help us on the media side. So, shout out to Buy the Hood, even though it's me and Corey. Shout out to us anyway.
shout out to helping people pay their bills and helping people's families eat. Though.
So I got 3 employees now, which is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you already know.
We got camp tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and camp is tomorrow morning. That's right. And by the way, with our employees, no mayonnaise. So hold the mayonnaise. Anyway, so camp is definitely tomorrow morning. Jamil, thank you for saying that. For the folks that are in the camp, make sure you check your emails. Make sure you sign up to the Google Classroom because we're putting extra content in there. The Zoom link for tomorrow, because the Zoom link changes every week. Because I know some of y'all be trying to send it out to y'all family and friends. I've already caught a couple of y'all doing that. Because we wanted everybody to register. We got a couple hundred folks that are registered and are getting the information. So make sure you check your email though, because you'll get the updated link for tomorrow's class, as well as some other things, man. So tomorrow's class is definitely going to be going on 9 to 11. If you guys got any properties that you're looking to sell, let us know because we out here back in the hunt for them. Yeah. I'm knocking off all the joints I got that I had to sit in the inventory. So
It's about to go down.
Yeah. So we out here buying up properties again. I'm back in the streets buying stuff now that things open, man. You already know it's better than 1 billionaire too. Hey, Adrian says she's getting her coins ready for the upgraded MDC. Listen,
Yeah,
Adrian,
man.
you definitely you gonna love it too. I'm telling you, it's about to be. It's about to be something amazing. It's about to be something amazing. Yeah. So those are the things that we got going on, man. We got the podcast that's still flowing. We got episode shot of that's already done. New merch will be dropping soon. You know what I'm saying? So we got the new merch dropping soon. Everything's amazing, man. So shout out to y'all for tuning into us every Friday. We appreciate the energy.
Somebody made an album called Life is Good.
Nas, man. And by the way, Corey, you come with your top 5 R&B singers from Philly yet? Because you still ain't answered me, bro.
I did. I actually thought about it.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I asked Corey a question. I don't even know what we're talking. Oh, we think we was.
I was driving cross country and I was listening to Philadelphia artists on my way back cross country, and Jim asked me about a top 5. And
I said, "Who's your top 5 R&B?" And that could be group or solo artists from Philadelphia. I said, "Who?"
That was a tough question, though, dog. We got a lot of talent, man.
Corey act like I asked him a straight algebra question. He was sitting there
because it's so much talent here. And then, like, when you say top 5, I'm like, God darn! Like, how do I pick the top 5 from the city? Like, so.
All right. So before we get out of here, for the folks in the comments, it don't matter where you're from, you know Philly artists. Who do you think is the top 5 in R&B? If we came to 3 that we agree on that just have to go there, right? And I think those 3 were Boyz II Men, Patty, and I think the third one was Music. It might have been
Jill Scott.
I think it was Music.
Music or Jill Scott. I forget which one.
But I know Patty and Boyz II Men were definitely 2 that you can't leave them off the list. Patty and Boyz II Men. But now what?
So,
right, so finish. Give me 3
I'll
more.
finish out my top 5. So Patty, Boyz II Men. I got Jill Scott. I gotta put Teddy P in there. I gotta put Teddy Pendergrass in there, man. And then it's between Jasmine Sullivan and Music Soul Child. So I'll take Jasmine Sullivan slightly. I like Music Soul Child pen better.
That one.
I like his pen better, but Jasmine Sullivan, I heard her voice in person and I damn near broke into it. I damn near cried, dog.
She got it.
Listen, so that was my differentiator because I do like Music Soul Child pen better. I just like her voice. Her voice is amazing, man.
Yo, Music is one of them dudes. If I go back and listen to his catalog, I'm like,
his catalog is tough. His catalog is tough.
It's a crazy part. If he did a versus, that's a hard out for anybody because he got 20.
He got easy 20.
Listen,
I left off Bilal, who I absolutely love. Like, his music is amazing.
You know who I love? I love Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Like I said, it's hard because we got a lot of talent, especially R&B talent coming out.
I was gonna ask you about Hall & Oates, but I already know that you probably gotta.
That's a no. No.
Yo, I'm gonna defend Hall & Oates right here, right now. I know why you saying no. They got fired.
No,
let's not get it twisted.
This is not about music.
Okay, all right.
It's not about music.
It's culture. I get you.
Yeah,
but let's not get it twisted.
This is not about music.
We talk about Blue Eyed Soul. Like,
listen, they make fire music. I'm not getting involved in none of that. Like, their music is fire, but you will not get me to cop to them in my top 5. Not when it's all this black talent out here, dog.
I'm just saying, musically, they are absolutely fire.
McFadden and Whitehead is they nice. Listen, they part of that Philly sound. But I'm talking about, for me, vocally and with the pen, like the people I named, like Teddy P.
Who y'all got? Y'all watching? Who y'all got?
Teddy P was the original panty dropper, dog. Like, Teddy P was the original panty dropper.
So she said, can we count Gamble and Huff for the Philadelphia sound? Yes, I'm old school. Shout out to Kenny Gamble. Me and him, I helped him with a real estate John a little while ago. So he's a real estate developer.
Yeah, he is
heavy.
He owned half of South Philadelphia.
No McFadden and Whitehead.
No.
Says, hey, what's going on? Miss Kinky Curl. What's going on? But yo, no Hall & Oates. Adrian says, "All the notes are fire, but that's a stop loss for Corey."
Yeah, that is definitely at my stop loss.
I was just trying to see.
They hit my stop loss.
I already know how Corey feel, but I'm just saying you got to get listen, man.
Oh,
they
fire. No denying there. Listen, man, because I don't deny people anything that they've ever done, and if they fire, they fire. But in my top 5, yeah, Phyllis Hyman.
Forgot about Phyllis Hyman. Yo, Sarah Smiles a top 5 Philly song of all time, man. I forgot about Phyllis Hyman though. Damn.
Ooh.
Although I can't.
Jasmine might have to move out that 5th spot. Phyllis Hyman, yo. When I was a kid, Phyllis Hyman got played in my house so much that like I thought that she was part of my family. Like it was crazy. Like she got so many spins.
That's the power of music. But the one thing I will say, as an adult, when I listen to music, I listen to the lyrical content now. Like I can't listen to Phyllis Hyman, yo. That's some sad music. Like
it is. It's crazy.
It's sad music. But your point is amazing. I was in the car the other day and I was listening to Anita Baker. And I told my wife, I was like, yo, I gotta cut this off. I smell like Comet and Pine Sol. I literally could smell the cleaning of a bathroom.
When you was
like, yo, I felt like I had to go clean the bathroom or something. Like, I'm like, just by the music. So Phyllis Hyman makes me want to snip my wrist if I'm gonna
stop listening to Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah, please don't listen to Phyllis Hyman while yo, but I understand your point though. Phyllis Hyman, if you listen to it now as an adult, listening to her music, that voice and presence is amazing. Yeah, this is definitely Phyllis Hyman is definitely that work.
Yeah, definitely she that work, man.
Yeah, salute to Phyllis. Rest in power to Phyllis. Like that is that's I forgot about that. We got a lot of like talent in the R&B side, but I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny when I asked Corey that, and he literally
because like you asked me for a top 5, and I'm thinking of like 15 people, and then I'm like, how do I jam 15 people into a top 5?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, because I love all of the, you know what I mean? Like, if the thing about Philly is we tough on our own, so if we make it, the talent always shine through. You know what I mean? So it's fire. You know what I mean? So that's just like with the rap artists. Like, you know, that's Will Smith was the biggest rap artist in the world. He wasn't the most talented rapper of all time, but he was super talented to the point where, you know what I mean? Like, he was the biggest rap artist in the world. Then he was the biggest movie star in the world.
Yeah, I love her, but she makes me sad. Yo, I forgot Billie Holiday is from Philly. I don't associate her with Philly the way I do the other artists, but yeah. Yo, so Lamont's agreeing too. He said it's almost impossible to enjoy her artistry because it's so sad. Like, in the ending makes it even more. The ending makes it even more sad. Billie Holiday is definitely from Philly, though. You're absolutely right. I think about that. She's from Philly. She's absolutely from Philly.
Listen. So, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I gotta take a look at that. Not that I gotta take a look at that.
No, she is.
Like the music, right? Because Billie Holiday is not something that that's like not like a go-to for me. You know what I mean? So I gotta sit down and get my I gotta get more familiar with Billie Holiday work, because I've heard a lot of Billie Holiday songs growing up.
Yeah, I mean, Pink is from Philly. You know who else is from Philly? That was an amazing singer, Billy Paul.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know who Billy Paul is, y'all know Billy Paul's song. At least one of them. One of them, and that's me and Mrs. Jones. And also another legend from Philly, I'm just gonna put this out here, is Marian Anderson.
Yep.
I know that because I did evaluation on the Marian Anderson house, which is now
it's a
historical designation. Yeah. So J.A. says this: Teddy, Patty, Jill, Boys the Men. I forgot about Phyllis. I'll put it up there just to round it off. I was running out of people and was about to put Pink up there, but I didn't. Black Car is still secure.
Listen, she's super talented too, but I don't put nothing pale in my top nothing.
Listen, I'm gonna be quiet. I got a Pink story, but I ain't gonna put that on the airways. What I'll say is this though: y'all sleeping on Music Soul Child. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not sleeping on music because
not you.
I think his pen is super underrated, and his song making is super underrated. Now I've heard him sing in person, and I was super unimpressed. Ooh, stylistics, damn.
Yeah. Hold up, the stylistics are I know the Delphonics. Are the Stylistics from Philly? Let me see. Stylistics from Philly.
John Coltrane is. I don't think John Coltrane's.
Well, it's not really a singer. You know.
I don't know if John Coltrane is from Philly, and I'm not sure Chubby Checker.
You know what? The Stylistics are from Philly. The Stylistics are from Philly.
I'm not sure John Coltrane and Chubby Checker are from Philly.
Well, they're not really like singers per se, but I get that though. The Delphonics are all like they're also from Philly. Delphonics and the Stylistics from Philly.
Okay.
I only know that because I have a playlist that I made, which is the Delphonics versus the Stylistics, and so you're right about that. So Adrian says Corey's list is made
every
free.
Single time.
Coltrane just lived here. He like Edgar Allan Poe. Yo, my guy Edgar Allan Poe. If anybody from Philly knows where the Edgar Allan Poe houses are, which is kind of effed up because they're projects, but that's either here nor there. But if you read the history on that, my man stayed there for like a month. How ill is your pen that your pen became so prominent that they named like all these things after you? You literally stayed there for like a month.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I think Music and Anthony Hamilton will do a great verse. That'd be fire.
Yeah,
that'd be fire.
I mean, cornbread, fish, and collard greens. I'll be right there.
I'm there too. I'm taking music, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
Coltrane is taking the Philly artists.
Yeah. Who win Philly versus Detroit R&B? I'm biased, so I'm not gonna answer this, but like Detroit got Motown, you know what I mean? But it's oh wow, I forgot about she's from Philly too.
Bro. She from Philly?
Yeah.
Oh man. When I this is what I'm talking about. She didn't even come top of mind, and she's fire.
Absolutely fire. I'm pretty sure the Stylistics are from Philly though. Like I think they will make. Let me look it up real quick. Somebody look it up and see if the Stylistics are from Philly. I think they are though, because if I'm not mistaken, they were like a combination of two different groups.
Yeah, man. But that was a great
Yeah, interesting question though. I just wanted to see what you were saying.
Nah. Because we got a lot of talent.
Yeah, they are from Philly. They were created from the Percussions and the Monarchs. Yeah, I remember that from watching Unsung.
Unsung. That was actually a great show. Are they still doing Unsung?
I don't think so.
I think
yes, he is. He's from Germantown.
Somebody gotta go. Frankie.
Crazy part is, I went to see Frankie Beverly in 2019.
I've seen Frankie Beverly perform 30 times, though.
I saw
Robin Hood, man, at the Robin Hood Del East.
The Del, yeah. I saw him in 2019, and he still was killing it. And he was like damn near 80 years old. And
man, the Robin Hood Del East, I saw it every day.
Although Beyonce didn't stole his song at this point, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, listen.
Damn. It is what it is. But no, you're right, Adrian. He's from Philly, so he definitely got to go in the top 5. So Boyz II Men, Patty, Jilly from Philly, Frankie.
Teddy, you gotta put Teddy in there somewhere.
Teddy ain't going over Frankie for me, bro.
I'm just saying, man, you can't not have Mr. Panty dropping himself.
If it's between Frankie and Teddy, I mean, Frankie wasn't doing crazy things on Lincoln Drive. Whoa, stop right there, Corey. Don't,
allegedly,
you about to go too far. You about to go too far. Hey, stop. Just stop. Anyway, listen,
right,
man. Did y'all wear linen suits when you went to see Frankie Beverly?
No, man.
No. But yo, yeah, he's definitely I saw Frankie and May steal the show from Luther and the Ozzies as the headlines. Best live set live they're crazy.
If they steal anything from Luther Vandross is my favorite R&B singer of all times. It's not even close, hands down.
He's not mine, but what I'll say about this, in a live show, I've seen them steal a show from several people, and that's because their band is ill. When they get going off for the instruments, y'all judging me. You're judging me. I definitely,
Jaguar nice. You're not top 5 worthy.
Yes, I'm from Germantown. You can judge me. I know. He should have been mentioned.
She's nice, but she's not top 5 worthy. Not with all the talent we just talked about. Rochelle Farrell.
What artist do you dislike that would get your ghetto card vote?
Oh,
Corey
man.
said Hall and Oates.
No, man. You know, Hall and Oates, they got crazy credit in the hood.
Hold up.
I just don't.
Did Corey just give Hall and Oates a compliment on air?
Hey, listen, I can't say how
Adrian, I want you to mark this down, Adrian.
807.
Yeah, 807. You heard Corey give Hall and Oates credit on live,
hey, listen,
on air.
I told you, I give people their credit for what they've accomplished. I will always give people credit for what they're accomplished.
I'm going Teddy all the way. Forget Lincoln Drive. I understand that. No, Teddy's a legend. Don't get me wrong. Like, Teddy's a definite legend. But Frankie Beverly is like, yo, the hat is even iconic. My guy come out there with the hat like if. And Frankie's a different dude, man.
Listen, that's the craziest open line of all time because it's not even no words. It's just like a riff. He come into a song with a riff, and then it set the whole thing off. His opening line of the greatest song they made starts with a riff.
Yo, gotta give Frankie Beverly his flowers, man. He's that guy. Like he's just a cool dude too. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I met him. I was at what high school is that? The one Vare. I was at Vare High School in South Philly, and they were having like a Black History Month something or other in there. And Frankie Beverly came and was just sitting there and just chilling and talking to people. Like damn, I was like, damn, old head probably got 5,000 tours in his body, and he just sitting here and just relaxing, like nothing was happening.
You see, these kind of people that rock with us. Adrian says that she's Val. Like, yo, why would you use that word? I know what the word means because I like to use it just to like, it's like when you like overcome with like joy or emotion. But she actually used that. She's talking about you giving Hall and those credit.
She's stuck basically.
Yo,
she's
so
like, oh shit.
Before we get out of here though, because we're definitely about to get out of here in a minute. Since whatever happened to Tone Trump, speaking of Philly, I'll check Tyler here. Tyler's album is fire. Is absolutely fire. It's different.
I like the DJ Drama joint.
Yeah, it was part. He's on Tyler's album. But anyway, Tone Trump though. Last time I saw Tone Trump was before Black and Nobel movie. Tone Trump is big doing like nonprofit work now. Like he's raising capital and giving out to homeless folks. Like he's actually in the nonprofit sector. Like I think he still raps as well, but he's really focused on helping the community. So that's pretty dope to see him evolve into that because. He used to just be the dude on World Star causing trouble, but now he's actually out here in the community helping the people. So that's kind of dope. So salute to Tone Trump.
Don't nobody know how to help fix trouble than people who used to make it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. We need more people that used to make it in these streets now because Philadelphia is out of control right now.
Yeah, the pot shots, like you can get it for real out here.
Yeah, man. So listen. Everybody watching, one thing I want y'all to do, first of all, we appreciate you as always. We supposed to be getting out of here like 20 minutes ago to this conversation about Philly R&B started. But make sure you check out the podcast we got now with Mark Smalls because that's kind of dope. Like I said, Mark is talking about his journey into real estate. So we got 2 real estate joints back to back. After that, I think we got a couple ones. I got to see what's coming first. I don't even remember. It's either going to be like we got a financial planner, but we got a couple things. Everything is our folks giving out game. But the upcoming one is one of the best we've ever done with
Charm City Buyers.
That's fire. The Charm City Buyers one is coming this Wednesday. Look out for more content, more micro content coming to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. We're in the community as always. By the way, anybody that is in Buy the Hood University, if you're in the private group of Buy the Hood University, one thing that Corey and I were doing before, everything shut down. And we're still willing to do it now. Everything's opening back up. We want to help anyone that's in our university. If you have like family that you want us to kind of like, do a free presentation for, we're not selling anything, just as a way to kind of like build and teach about cryptocurrency, real estate, the stock market, those things, to have conversations. We give presentations for free, but you got to be a member of the family though.
Yeah,
if you're a member of MDC or Buy the Hood University,
it's for the fam.
Yeah, if you're behind the wall, you guys know who you are. Just reach out to us if you want to put something together. Just get 5 folks on a Zoom or in a room, and we're there. Hey, outside's open. We will travel too. Anybody watching that's from Orlando, I'll definitely be out there in September for a conference. I'm not sure about Chicago yet because they ain't cut the check yet. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. But with that being said, though, thank you guys so much. If you're also behind the wall, make sure you tune into our class on Sunday. Class Sunday at noon. Yeah, we out here, man. And for those that are in the camp starts tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for the kids. Make sure you check your email. Please check your email.
Yeah, and check your spam and check your the other joint, the one where they put all of the advertisements. Check
promotions.
That too.
Yo, shout out to my brother Corey, who's in the Kerry, who's in the comments. Kerry is in Africa right now. He's still tuning in with us, man. So listen, I don't even know what time it is over there. Yo, Kerry's in like North Africa right now. Yo, let me tell you how boss Kerry is. Kerry left a couple weeks ago. He's coming back in August sometime. My man took.
He decided it was time to roll, and he decided when it's time to come back. That's freedom. Freedom.
So Kerry, shout out to you, bro, for this. Checking in with us all the way. In the motherland, man. It's appreciated. We appreciate all you guys as always. We'll check y'all out soon. Peace and love. Go listen to some Music Soul Child too, y'all.